Hey, it's Ricky Gantz here with a pretty serious video. I want to ask the question to Saiko Woods. Are you a member of a local church? I've attempted to ask you this question for a couple days now. No response. Then you finally do respond in immaturity and block me immediately before I can even read what you wrote and respond to you. You talk a lot about body life, but yet are you connected to the local body as a member, a productive member of a local church? You claim to be a pastor. Are you a pastor or elder within a local church? Do you have sheep in which you are the shepherd of? You have a flock in which you have oversight over? As a pastor in a local church? These are important questions. Ones which you seem like you don't want to answer. But this is my question to you. If you're all about body life and you care about the sheep and you care about being a watchman on the wall, why should we find you credible? Why should we look to the things that you say, Saiko, when you can't even answer a simple question about whether or not you are a member of a local church? I'm even willing to give grace and say, I get it. Sometimes there's a process of looking for a local church. And so in that process, at times it may take some time. But Saiko, you come across as a very contentious, divisive individual. And you like to chalk it up as, well, this is my personality, and people may not like the way my approach is, and you don't have to do that approach. But Saiko, you have a responsibility, correct? If you are a pastor, an overseer, you have a responsibility to be above reproach. And someone who is contentious and divisive, I don't know how you could ever find a church that you could sit in that would be suitable for you, because there are no perfect churches. And if you're going to find something to be divisive about all the time, when would you ever be able to be a part of a local church? And I don't think you understand body life, because in the body of Christ, you're going to have tensions. You're going to have conflict. You're going to have disagreements. It's why we submit one to another, why we encourage one another, pray for one another, why when there is these tensions between believers, we reconcile with one another and love one another within the confines of the local church. Now, I do understand. I get it. I understand from experience and just from interactions with people that sometimes there are reasons people need to leave churches. But Saiko, you claim to be a pastor. Are you a member of a local church? You claim to be a pastor. Are you a pastor of a flock? Because pastor is one who has a flock in which they shepherd. It's not online. So these are questions I have for you, Mr. Saiko Woods. I'd love to hear a response on these questions. Because if you want people to see you as credible, then the question is, are you a member of a local church? Are you under the authority of a local church? And if you are the pastor or elder of a local church and it's congregational, are you subject then to your congregation should you get out of line, that they could then bring up reason for dismissal? You see, it works both ways. There's these checks and balances in the Bible. And so I'm asking you, are you a member of a local church? I've asked it a couple times in this video. I've asked it a couple times over the last couple of days. I don't think you're going to answer me, but I would love to hear an answer. I want to give you grace. I want to give you the opportunity to be a man and speak the truth here. And let me know and others know if you are a member of a local church, if you actually are a pastor at this moment pastoring people or an elder within a local church that you are a member of? That's what I want to know. And I'd love to hear from you as to whether you are or not. Because you didn't respond, you just blocked me as soon as I disagreed with you or challenged you. That's not maturity either. So a pastor is one who is above reproach. And being in a local church is going to help keep one from falling into grievous sin or bringing reproach upon the name of Christ, whom you say that you seek to honor and glorify.